I don't really feel like I'm in Italy right now. I feel like I'm in Caribbean somewhere. Even the people here are very exotic. Wow, it's something else.
Rosignano Solvay is a delightful Tuscan village which has become more and more popular thanks to the deceivingly brilliant shoreline known as Spiagge Bianche or white beaches that are almost tropical and often compared to Caribbean-like, situated along the coast between Rosignano and the center of Vada. In 1914, Solvay, a Belgian chemical company, opened a factory in Rosignano Marittimo due to its proximity to nearby salt mines. For over a decade, the Belgian chemical company Solvay has managed the site with the authorization to discharge up to 250,000 tons of waste pumped directly into the beach. Although legal and monitored, this activity still has considerable environmental and health implications. The factory is responsible for producing sodium bicarbonate, commonly known as baking soda, and they do that by using Solvay process, which involves breaking down limestone in a hot reaction that's aided by cooling water sucked in from the sea and run through tubes attached to the production equipment.
So here you cannot hire a bed or an umbrella. You need to bring them because obviously it's considered toxic. So they do not have any facilities in here. So if you come here, you need to bring your own stuff. Me and my mom, we just bought an umbrella from a guy. I'm now on the other side of the beach, more or less. So I'm closer to the factory that throws the waste into the sea. And here, the color is even more intense. And here at the entry, so white. I'll be honest, I can feel a certain smell of something. I wouldn't know exactly what do I feel, but the water has a bit of a smell of something.
The Solvay factory in Rosignano has been a significant part of the local landscape for years. Solvay's influence was so significant that a coastal area 25 kilometers from Livorno, in the Tuscan fraction of Rosignano Marittimo, now bears the company's name. But like many industrial sites, its operations aren't without their challenges. Their operations are impacting the nearby sea through the release of chemical byproducts and emissions from its manufacturing processes. These discharges are disrupting the natural chemical balance of the water, affecting its clarity and quality. Toxic compounds are harming the marine life, particularly fish and shellfish, and disturb the delicate balance of the ecosystem, leading to oxygen-depleted dead zones where aquatic organisms struggle to survive.
I'm hiding a bit in the shade because, my gosh, you get tanned so fast. Oh my god, I'm black. I'm literally black. The water is very warm, like it's so warm. You could stay there for like 10 hours and it still kind of feels warm, like you don't freshen up much. It's not a sea where you can snorkel because it's white, but it's not clear, it's not transparent, so you cannot really see anything in the water. That being said, there are no fish in the water, so you wouldn't have anything to see anyway.
Despite the beauty of the Spiagge Bianche, due to the effluence of chemicals from the factory, the beaches are reported to be among the most polluted on the Mediterranean Sea. On Solvay's website it stated that Rosignano's white beaches take their unique color from natural limestone, but many tend to disagree with that statement. It's a curious paradox to witness how often we link the term toxic with notions of ugliness and dirt. Yet in the case of Solvay bicarbonate factory in Rosignano, toxicity seems to give rise to beauty. A fake and toxic man-made beauty, but still beauty. So much so that many people overlook this fact and go there to sunbathe and swim, even if it's forbidden to go into the water. I will use the example of fast food to better explain this concept. We know it's bad for us, but still consume it. Some only once in a while, some more often. In the delicate balance between choosing what's truly nourishing for our well-being and what satisfies our taste buds, we often find ourselves swayed by the allure of the latter. It's a timeless struggle, a clash between immediate gratification and the long-term welfare of our bodies. The tantalizing flavors, the richness, and the indulgence seems to hold an irresistible sway over our choices, casting a spell that temporarily blinds us to the consequences. Yet, deep down, we recognize the wisdom in opting for what's good for us, even if it lacks the fireworks of flavor. It's a journey of self-discovery, a quest to align our desires with our intentions. As we learn to appreciate the subtle symphony of flavors that nourishes from within, we embark on a voyage towards a harmonious existence where taste and wellness find a delicate equilibrium. Am I any different? No, I am not. I fell into the trap of going there as I was curious to see. The idea of dangerous beauty seemed pretty appealing. Would I go back once more? No, not really. I'd rather go somewhere where there is real and healthy beauty, as luckily Italy is rich of that. What do you think about this place? I would love to hear your honest opinions. See you next time.